All right, everybody. So this is our first show on My Two Kobo. Now, the topics we're going to be talking about are things that people kind of like relate to. We're not going to be doing all these banter and arguments and stuff like that. We are actually going to be talking about things that are affecting us, and we're going to be coming up with serious solutions. We're not just highlighting the problems here. Okay, we're going to be talking about the problem, we're going to be talking about the solutions, and we're going to be having our lovely guests. They're not guests, actually, they're part of the show. I don't know why I call them guests. Anywho, let us introduce ourselves first.
Hi guys, this is Suki. I'm an accountant.
You said Suki, you pointed at
This is Suki,
Okay.
and I'm an accountant. I'm a photographer. Many things. The list just keeps going. Hi everyone, my name is Ify. I am different things depending again on the day you meet me. Right. But by training, I am a lawyer, and currently I manage programs.
Oh, you manage programs?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Program implementation, basically.
Nice. What makes Soki tick?
Well, sorry. Sorry.
What's when you say meet Soki, who is the person meeting?
That's a very deep question. What do you mean, who is the person meeting? Any version of me that you see that day, you better take it. Because there are different versions of me.
I tell you.
So, yeah.
So everybody's just basically doing more than one thing,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. I read law.
You study law?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't necessarily practice law.
Why?
It's never really been something I thought I wanted to do. It was just something that I studied because I had to study something in school. So
Okay.
yeah.
Usually when people say I just wanted to study something, they go and study something that's, less engaging. But you went to a whole law.
I mean, like, I knew I didn't have it with science.
Yeah.
I knew numbers were like my kryptonite, right?
Okay.
And words were something that came easy to me. So,
So you studied
yeah,
law.
I just studied law. It
There's a
was
lot of people, I'm telling you, that the only reason I ran away from law is I don't cram things. So when I have to cram sections and cram cases and cram Benedict versus wow, like it blows my mind. So I completely ran away from that because of that. But for you to do that as I just wanted to study.
so something that I learned, I think, very late in the
Okay.
course of my studying, because I think I learned it in law school. Like one of my seniors from like my university, when I went into law school, I just asked him for advice on how to, because like the rumors around law school is very scary. So I had asked him for advice, and he's like, you don't need to have all of the names of the cases and all of the names of the section down to
Okay.
pat in your head. Like, this is not a cramming festival or whatever. Make sure that you know what those sections say.
Okay.
Make sure that you know what those cases say and know how to apply it. And so most of the time, for like, especially for law school, in a decided case, the Nigerian Constitution.
Okay.
So the ones that I remember,
The decided case could be made up in your own head.
it's not made up in my own
the
head.
principle is what you're explaining.
Apply the principle.
Okay, you know that the case
correctly.
exists. So because I mean, instead of calling the name or whatever of the people involved in that case, say in a decided case. That is lovely.
And
So you just
as long
be
as it's applicable, the person probably knows what I'm talking about. But I didn't fail law school, so yeah.
I wish I knew this before.
Nice.
I didn't know you could say in a decided case.
Well, that was the advice I got in law school. Like after 5 years of cramming the cases, and but I just made sure I knew like one or two cases from like
That you can reference.
yes, I could reference. Like talking about like what you studied and in school. For me, how I even came to accounting, very interesting, because I feel like personality wise, media actually
I should have studied.
Trust me, I know.
Like it's something artsy. That's what I feel like I should have studied, have the background in. But accounting was just the numbers. Everything was simple and it just came easy. I am passing the exam, but it's not. I enjoy doing it now, though. So
what I think, the thing is, your mix is very beautiful actually, because it looks like you are pretty great with numbers, okay, and you studied accounting. You need to actually study. Do you get? You need to actually go through the training and everything, yeah. But then you also have this other thing, the artsy part of you, which is actually inherent in you, and you did that. You didn't have to go to school for that. I mean, that one day on lock and key now.
It's definitely something that I want to actually explore.
Yeah.
You know, like right now I'm trying to explore singing.
Singing?
Yes, like singing and singing in your parts. So that's definitely something I really look into now. Because, you know, different seasons, different hobbies, and now I think I'm moving towards that.
Like we've talked a lot about ourselves.
Yeah, I was going to say that because, we're going to learn more about each other in the course of time.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing is, we're now going to go to the topic that we were talking about.
You haven't introduced yourself.
I haven't. Oh, you need me to introduce myself?
Of course.
Why?
Your name is not my Two Kobo.
I'm a very popular person.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay,
you know, celebrity.
Okay, forgive me. My name is Ugona. I would say I prefer people to call me Ugo, especially now that I don't live within Nigeria. And I am an all-round nice guy. Yeah. Now this is where the editor is going to zoom in on my face and show the nice guy. So anyway, currently I work in finance. I work in a bank, credit adjudication, and I have my training in real estate. In Nigeria, it's called estate management. Okay, I have a degree in estate management, and I've dabbled in quite a number of fields. Okay, but the thing is, a new country affords me, you know, the luxury of trying so many things. That is why you'll see me doing a podcast. What do you think about it? Anyway, so that is me in a nutshell. Okay. And now about the topic that we were supposed to discuss today. We're supposed to discuss assimilation. Yeah. Assimilation and making friends in a new country. I know that is a huge part of the challenges people face here. So how is it for you making friends in a new country? How easy is it for you? How do you make friends? How do you build your network? You know, that kind of thing. How do you build the support system, so to speak? And the question now would go to, who wants to take it?
You can start.
Well, okay. I would say making friends or like just settling in a new environment. It just depends on, you know, how you come in.
Okay.
Because like if you come in as a student, you have opportunities to actually make friends in school. So your classmates or I don't know, whatever. Anyone, like someone in the library, there's just places for you to bump into people and make connections. But then if you come here like as an adult, it's a little bit more difficult to actually make friends. But the best thing I find is to find communities. So it could be your church or your mosque or whatever it is, or even just work. Like you can have really good connections there, and then they recommend things to you. And then even just your community, like where you live, you can go to the community center and see what they do in the library. There are different ways to actually just make friends here.
Yeah, speaking of community, yeah. How do you select? What's your selection process? Well, Ify, this is your question. What's your selection process, and what informed the communities you wanted to join? What gave you get what I'm saying? What told you this is where I want to be?
So for me, one of the biggest community I have here is the is the African Catholic community here in Edmonton. And what led me to that community was the fact that I just wanted to be able to go to mass and enjoy it like I did back home. Given the fact that we were in the middle of COVID, it was scary times. And so I wanted a community where I could go and like at some point I felt like I was going to mark register when I went to church. So I wanted a community
What do you mean
where
by mark register?
like it was
Attendance.
just I felt like I was just going to mark attendance. Like, okay, yes, I went to church today, but did I really enjoy being in church today?
You participate.
I participated, but like not to the fullest. Like I wasn't really like I was okay. Stand up, sit down, but like. And so when I found the African community, it was really nice to be able to participate in mass the way I participated back home. And then I was also able to build a community with people that had something in common with me. So one of the greatest things that I always look out for is a common goal, vision, commonalities basically, like just things that I'm interested in. Can I find that in that community? Like I volunteer with the Society of St. Vincent de Paul. I used to do that back home in Nigeria, so it was just very easy to go into that, to find that community because it was something that I really did enjoy doing. So mostly just finding something that I enjoy doing or something that I like doing, something
you
that
relate to.
yes, something that I can relate to, and it's it's been great being able to find those communities because it especially when you are in a new country, it's nice to have people that understand you and understand your peculiarities. So just having that. It's nice, it's great.
Lovely.
Okay.
I'm
So-
going to actually throw that question at you.
No, wait, before you throw any questions at me, I don't know why you're throwing.
You've not really said
You've not
anything.
answered the question now.
That's what I'm
No, because I have a different perspective.
But
Or
wait,
more
before I
like
go with that perspective, wait.
this guy.
She mentioned something. Yeah?
What did she mention?
She said she looked for a community that works for her, something that aligns with her personality, what she wants, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then there's a preliminary stage of ice breaking, like when you break the ice, because let's say you walk into the church, you have to actually look at somebody and say to somebody, "Hi." Do you get? And maybe the day you go into church, the only people in church are people who do not look like you, so to speak. So how do you break the ice? If Sophie, this is for you. How do you break? Because I noticed that you were very, you're out there when it comes to relationships with people and stuff like that. So yeah, how do you break the ice?
Well, I would just mind what's common between myself and the person. So what could be common could be like what brought you where you are, like at the points where you're meeting. Why are you guys there? Church, you can talk about it, or wherever it is that you meet the person and you find like common grounds to just talk about, to discuss about.
I get it. You were hounding me about asking me the question, so maybe I should answer.
Okay.
For me, I'm kind of weird
Okay.
in that regard, cause in my head I'm saying there's this thing I say in my head. The highest thing I'm going to do is walk away. Highest thing I'm going to say is say no. You cannot kill me. You cannot beat me. You cannot do anything. So that at the back of my head, I now see every human being as just a human being, so to speak. So when I walk up to somebody, this is what I do. Especially, in fact, let me not even talk about what I do. I would say a lot of people are shy. Okay, I think a lot of people are shy.
Yeah.
And they're shy because they think they need to fit in. Immediately they meet the person. Okay, so when you walk into a place, like for instance in Lagos, there's this popular thing, JJC. Do you understand? JJC, you don't want to look like a JJC. That Johnny just come like you're new.
Fresh
in town,
off the
everything.
boat.
Fresh off the boat. Now I like to say fresh off the plane. We're black and stuff.
I know, right?
I like to say fresh off the plane. So the thing is, when people meet other people, they don't want to think or give the impression that they're just new here. So they will like, I'm sorry, excuse me, do you know? For me, I would say, in your own accent, we are going to talk about code switching. We are going to talk about code switching. But in your own accent, be very comfortable in your skin and stuff like that. I would say what you do is, sorry, excuse me. My name is Ugo. I hope I'm not disturbing. I know if you're not understanding my English, please tell me. But I need directions towards, The moment you start talking like that, you're genuine, you're being yourself and everything, they reach you where you are. The same way you're trying to reach them where they are. That's one thing I've noticed about people. All right?
So come as you are.
Come as you are. Do you get? And when you do that, you start getting comfortable in your own imperfections, in quotes. All right? You start getting comfortable in your own imperfections. Whatever anybody says won't really get to you and stuff like that. That's how I operate. All right? But this thing I posted on my Instagram one time. Pleasantness to the eyes. She gets. It's very funny, but everybody judges a book by its cover. So you don't go walking up to somebody looking scary. You don't go walking up to somebody looking like a threat. So you need to understand the location. You need to understand. You don't go meeting somebody in the night on the streets in a dark alley and say, sorry, excuse me. They'll scream. Do you get ahead? So about code switching. What is your philosophy on code switching?
I'm the queen of personally I'm the queen of code switching. Like it just sorry, I just
No, go ahead.
I realized I just took that question from you.
Go ahead.
But like sometimes in my head I don't
know when I do it, but if I'm talking to a Nigerian, the way I will drop that accent so quick. And like the lingo, you understand it. So texting is not. I used to say this to my flatmate then. I've told her I've spoken like American English all day, and I can't come to my house and speak that nonsense. Like, girl, if you don't understand me, that's between you and yourself. You with time, you understand. And honestly, she understood. I would speak in my Nigerian accent as much as possible.
I mean, as long as you're enunciating properly and speaking slow enough. I think part of the problem is that we Nigerians we are always.
And then there's a way Nigerian English too is also spoken.
Yeah.
Like there's a way, the way some words like ogema. What do you mean by that?
but so in Nigerian we understand. Do you understand? But exactly. So they're just pitobi. Things like that. Pitobi. So but we understand what we are saying.
Yeah. For me, I've never been able to pick up any accent apart from the one that I'm speaking now. So it hasn't really been something that I would particularly say that I do. But what I do notice is that I kind of slow down, and so that I'm not speaking too fast, because by the time I start speaking too fast, I find myself mispronouncing my words when I'm speaking to it. Yeah. No, not necessarily code switching, because I have never picked up the accent, so I cannot even code switch to anything. No.
Quick question.
Okay.
What do you do like when your tongue comes out? It's like your mother tongue comes out, like when you say, like, instead of saying road, you say load.
What does she mean by load? Do I do load?
Your tongue doesn't just slip like
Never.
You just
Never.
like or you speak Igbo.
Like the thing is, for me, I would, if I mispronounce. Now, so that's how I deal with it. That's how
Daddy, we see you.
So the thing is, when you make that mistake, like it's either you do this thing and that thing, or you go like Kevin Hart. You're like, damn.
No, me just continue.
That damn was good. That damn was good.
Like personally, I just continue. Like, I there are plenty of times I was speaking to a white person and I'll say things like Abby. I'm like,
The thing is, okay, this Abi or should be the thing is, from the way I speak normally, my filler word is you get.
okay.
So when I say you get, they still understand that.
Yeah.
They still do.
Yeah.
You get- But if I say,
Actually, someone told me, like I think a white person when I was speaking
What she gets?
pidgin.
She gets.
Exactly, when you're speaking pidgin, like if you slow down,
They
to be honest, they can pick it.
My
Because it's English
my
and
colleagues,
something else.
my previous colleagues, they now know. I did not come to Canada to come and count bridge because I used to throw in different Nigerian sayings when I mean, yeah, like I think we were talking about like I was talking about like looking for a job and whatever and wanting more, and they're like, oh, blah 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 blah, like amazed by the fact that I'm always searching and I'm always interviewing. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't come to Nigeria to come and count bridge. So then when I say it, no, sorry, I didn't come to Canada to come and count bridge. I don't know the number of bridges in Edmonton because I did not come to count it. So they kind of know it. Like, I throw it in there. I'm like,
understand the nuance.
yeah, they do. They do. They
If
do.
you actually check it, even from the way we speak, we are very we use our hands, we use our whole body to
Girl. But yeah, me,
speak.
you are gay.
But the thing is, so we use our whole body to speak normally. Okay. So even when you're speaking pidgin and you slow it down enough, all right, and you're using your whole body to speak, somehow I think people will pick it. All right.
Yeah, especially in the context. If you are speaking
in context, within a context.
If they are sharp.
So waiting you they talk. Do you get? You know that kind of thing. Waiting you they talk. That's
We're very expressive people.
do you
Like,
get
say that
your face? Yeah, our face is give our intentions away most of the time. For instance, like this is where I learned that with a cold face you can just say what you want to say, no matter how bad what you want to say is. Like you want to fire somebody and you're saying what you're saying with a smile. Do you get? But the thing is, with us, our irritation would be very evident when we speak. You're like, I don't like this thing. See, I'll fire you. Do you get? Like your everything. Do you get? But then here you hear things like, can't we do better with this? I don't think this is the standard we can continue with moving forward. Okay, we need serious improvements here. They will not tell you that I'll fire you. But with us, we tell I'll fire you. Sure, you get, and you see the expression, you can now read that, okay, this person is irritated by this and all that. But for here, sometimes you're a little confused as to what this person really needs.
I think that's one of the scariest, or scariest is not the word, but it's one of the biggest worry, is not the word either, but it's one of the biggest, should I say, irritation or whatever that I have about working here. Why are you smiling with me if you're not happy with what I'm doing? You could tell me what I am doing. You don't have to be all
Not as straightforward.
Yes.
Do you feel that you can answer this question or not completely, but do you feel the person acting like this towards you is being deceptive? Like I said, you can answer this question or not.
Whether it's their intention to be deceptive, I don't know. But I feel like it probably comes from a place of like, okay, these are the procedures that we're supposed to take, and you are just making sure that you are following all of those procedures or whatever. But I don't know if deception is necessarily what their intention is, but that's the end result, because it feels very deceptive if you are still smiling and telling me, oh, tomorrow you smile with me, but at the back you're stabbing me. Come out and tell me that, two of us.
I'll tell you what I feel. Okay, this is what I feel. I feel like you, but I'm unlearning it. I'm telling you what I felt at first. Yeah, I feel disrespected because I feel that you should understand that I have control of my emotional bandwidth. All right, I have control of the things that come out of my mouth, and I believe you should trust that I can handle the truth. All right. So when you come to me and start sugarcoating things and then telling me, yeah, I like your thinking, but could we do it do it a little differently? No, don't tell me you like my thinking. All right, because you don't like my thinking.
Well,
You get my point?
they're just non confrontational,
I know,
and
I know.
then it's like mental health. That's just really what it is, because you
But
don't
the truth
know.
still is the truth.
The truth is the truth, yes, but it can be said in different ways.
You don't have to be smiling when you
But the thing is, I started learning.
And then it's just like corporate language.
Culture.
That's just what it
I
is.
started learning
Culture and language.
I'll tell you this. I started learning why. Okay, sometimes, especially when you actually have good intentions for a person. The only thing is now with this system and everything, you don't know who has ill intentions for you. You don't know who has good intentions for you. But especially when you have good intentions for the person, yeah, instead of being abrasive, all right, there's some people who would need some word of encouragement. Okay, for instance, you make let's say you're performing a little badly in the office and it's actually impacting you and impacting your headspace, your mental health and everything. And if I come at that point and tell you what is wrong with you, this is not what I expect from you, you feel more disappointed in yourself. It might even exacerbate the problem, right? But if I now tell you, I understand how you're thinking, that is very good. But what we may just need to do is to just guide it a little bit and align it with what we're doing. All right? Can you do that? Like if I speak along these lines, I believe that the person would be more eager to listen, attentive, more reflective. Do you get? Instead of feeling like they failed completely. I don't know. I don't know if you agree with me. Like that's what I started to learn, and it's an actual skill. You don't have to always put your emotions, wear emotions on your sleeve and stuff like that.
Indeed.
You get? That's what I feel. It looks like you're pondering on something. Your eyes are rolling back and forth.
No, so okay, maybe I said it wrong the first time. It's not necessarily about the delivery. Maybe it's mostly about so yeah, you're telling me I'm doing good in my front, but in my back, you're doing things that you know
That are not in purpose. Wait.
If Swiss, that's the only thing I can think about as you said paripas.
In purpose. With what? The person actually showed you a
Exactly, like you're showing me.
deception.
Yeah,
That's actually
exactly.
deception.
Yeah,
No, that's it's not the same thing.
yeah. I think we're having two different. Yeah,
This is
like
pure deception. Like you can't Barry man, what do you mean? You come to me and tell me, oh, you're doing such a great, oh, you look so nice. Ah, look at your hair. Like for instance, my wife, for instance, went to work with this really ugly hair.
Anyway.
Yeah, she did.
please, why are you calling out my sister?
No, see, I told her this hair is not fine.
Don't call out my
That is
sister.
a gift. That is someone she does not wear. It doesn't like you don't have to honor every gift. You're so nice. Stop being nice like that. She took it, and then she started getting compliments in the office. And the thing is, I still feeling somehow like I thought this hair was ugly. Why is everybody saying, oh, your hair looks so nice? I was like, I don't think they're saying the truth. Do you get like that deception? Yeah. Is what I think.
They just call it just being nice or polite. Like you don't always have to say.
Okay, for instance, let me tell you something. Let's say your pants are ripped, for instance, and then I see that they're ripped. Instead of telling you that, hey, your pants are ripped, I was like, oh, I like the style of your pants.
Eh? I don't think that too. No.
So is that the style or something? Do you get? Like,
Well, I mean, depending on where it's ripped,
Exactly.
could be ripped at
Depending
the
on where
knee,
it's
so that could be
ripped.
the style,
if
or
it's ripped at the side, go.
It could still be the style.
style.
There are weird places that
Yeah, if it's
ripped.
Sometimes even over the butt could still be the style. So I guess it just yeah.
So that now brings us like this is like a 360 view of that whole topic of assimilation. Yeah, you're understanding how people communicate. You understand how they see things. You know how they approach things. So you would be seen as a violent person or a loud person if, let's say, in conflict, that person is speaking to you level-headed, and then you are very emotional and stuff like that. So there's some things you need to leave behind or unlearn, not necessarily leave behind, but have a better understanding of it. Do you get? You just don't walk into somewhere and start saying, I'm very proud of my culture, kiniko, kiniko, kiniko. No. I don't like people do that, and I don't agree with. Personally, I don't agree with that. Do you get? Even in the Bible, all right. Even in the Bible, Jesus Christ was asked if they should pay taxes. I don't know why people think that I'm an